Okay, so we want to find the local mins, local maxes, and overall min and max, if there are any, for this function. So they give us a big polynomial, fifth degree polynomial, leading degree of 12 we can see there. And so we're going to use our calculator, a graphing utility, to do this. So let me walk you through how to do this process. So I hope you've got a calculator there, something you can use with me. So first of all, I'm on my calculator. I've already pushed it, the y equals, where we can go and graph a function. So let's go ahead and just enter this function in. So 12x, then just do the caret to the fifth, minus 25x cubed plus 15x plus 3. Then maybe I'll just double check, make sure that looks good. Okay, and let's go have a look. So let's go click graph. All right, there is our default graph. Now it's kind of tight there, but you can notice, looks like there's a local max right here, a local min, another local max, another local min. It does have an odd degree, so it's going down or falling to the left, rising to the right. So overall, there is no global min, no global max. So I'm just going to go ahead and put none for those, because it just keeps rising, keeps falling. But locals, there definitely are some. Let's go find them. Maybe to help me do that, let's zoom in a little bit on our screen, just so we can see these a little bit better. And so let me change my x values. So I'm going to click window, and I'm going to go like -2 to +2, and let's go see how that looks. All right, makes it a little bit easier to see, right? So we can see that max, min, and I think our y values are fine. Let's just leave those. Now we can see it a little bit better. So let's go find this first local max. I just kind of like to work left to right. It really doesn't matter which order we do them in. But let's find this value. So to do that on my calculator, I'm going to go second trace. That's actually the calc menu right here. So second trace. And we want to use our maximum feature. We'll use this menu a lot here in the future, but we're going to be using mins and maxes right now. So let's do number 4. You can either just push 4 or scroll down to it. And the calculator comes up and asks for the left bound. So what it's going to do is ask us to give it a region, give it an interval to look at, and it'll find the maximum value between those two values. So for left bound, just go somewhere left. Notice I use the left arrow there. Somewhere left of that maximum, and then hit enter. And then it comes up and asks for the right bound. So now just push right. Again, just anywhere right of that, and push enter. And then guess, just go in between those and push enter. And notice it comes up and says maximum at -1, 1. So maximum at -1, 1. And so let's just type these in as we go. So I've got -1, 1 was a maximum. Okay. Now let's go find that next minimum, just as we go in order here. So we're going to do the same thing. So think about the steps. So second calc. This time though it's a minimum. So choose number 3, or again I'll show you, you can just go down and push enter. And so we want somewhere left of that minimum value, somewhere right. And notice, I don't know if you can see those lines on my screen. It shows the interval that we've selected. And then for guess, I just like to go there somewhere in between, close to it. Okay, and it comes up with a minimum -0.5, -1.75. So let me go ahead and type that in here on my screen. So -0.5 and 1.75. So that is the coordinate for my local min there, the first one we ran into. Okay, so let me go over just the side a little bit. And let's keep going. So we've got another local max, okay, or a regional max. There's different words we can use coming up. So let's go find it. This one's got a bunch of them, right? So second calc, this one's going to be a max. Okay, let me just scroll over there, somewhere left, hit enter. Somewhere right of that little maximum value. It really doesn't matter that much where you go. Just make sure you're clearly to the right of that. So our guess somewhere in between. And look at this value, 0.499988. That's basically 0.5. Okay, and sometimes depending on where you click, whatever the algorithm the calculator uses, sometimes it'll give us some weird values like that, but it's 0.5. And our y value is 7.75. Okay, I hope you're trying this with me on your own calculator, and hopefully you're getting values that are similar. Okay, one more, let's just go do. So second calc, and this one's going to be a min. So number 3 again. So just somewhere left of that min. Again, anywhere in here is fine. And then somewhere right. And let's take a guess. Okay, notice again my x value, 0.9999, well that's 1. Okay, it's x equals 1, y equals 5. So let's put that in. So 1, 5. And we have found the local mins and maxes, okay, for this polynomial. This is going to be really useful coming up here in a little bit when we graph polynomials. You need to know where those turning points are, just to help you have enough information to kind of fill in the blanks and draw a correct graph.